You know my heart. You know my heart. You know my heart goes crazy when you take the list of time. Let's explore our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel me, baby?
Welcome back to the Sports Circus. I am Tyrone to the PZOOL. Welcome back to all you guys watching us on YouTube, Facebook, AAMPtv, Hotel TV, SportsCircus.com, watching us all over the place. Those are Magic 97.9. This segment is brought to you by the Tyrone Pool 38 Foundation. The Tyrone Pool 38 Foundation reforms, refills, and allows people to realize the potential that they have. If you want to learn more about the Tyrone Pool 38 Foundation, just go over to TyronePool38Foundation.org. Again, I'm going to tell it to you. Tyrone Pool 38 Foundation.org. to the R to the G. So now you heard enough of my mouth. I'm going to switch it over to Sal so you can hear his mouth. Sal, take it away.
All right, and a big welcome back to everybody listening in on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and our CBS, NBC, and Fox Sports affiliates from coast to coast. Those watching on YouTube, Facebook, and hotel television in 650,000 rooms from coast to coast. Back here with two-time Super Bowl champion and American Ninja Warrior Tyrone Poole and Eric Bigger, Bachelor in Paradise. Look at this guy. Man, look at, he's got the big smile. He's got the big thumb. This guy is ready to roll. That's why all the ladies are after him. But at the same time, this guy is an author. He is a speaker. He is a former basketball player as well. Hey, tell everybody, Eric, about your basketball experience.
Well, I played basketball my entire life from starting at the age of 6. I played AAU. I went to high school. I played junior college. Then I went on D1. But the funny thing about basketball and my relationship is that I was so good, but I didn't know I was good. If that makes sense. Like I was the guy who could compete with the best, but I didn't believe I was as good as them because I didn't get the validation or the acknowledgement or the awards to make me compatible to these guys. So as I stopped playing, guys in the NBA, overseas, like, why did you stop playing basketball? You could play. And I'm like, really? And that's where I realized, like, I missed the ball because I didn't think I was good enough because I was seeking validation outside of myself. But it did feel good to know that I was capable of playing with the best. And so basketball was life. Basketball gave me a vehicle to get in and keep me focused. It got me in school, and it gave me, a structure, lifestyle. Basketball was everything.
Let me ask you this. Now, being from Baltimore, now this had to feel kind of good just a couple of years ago with the NCAA tournament, watching Baltimore County take down mighty Virginia in the NCAA tournament. Watch the little guy. David had slayed Goliath. You had to like that. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was UMBC, right? If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
I think beat them.
UMBC.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, Shouts out to them. It's always good when the underdog wins, right? Because it just let people know that if you're feeling down and out, you can always make it out. And a lot of times we look at our possessions as not enough when we're comparing to people who are enough in our lives. But if you keep the faith and keep going, you can win. Shouts out to UMBC. Thanks for that memory.
Yeah, UMBC. Look, it ain't Hampton, but guess what? It's the little guy beating them. And I'll tell you what, man. Look, people call me Sal the Bookmaker for a reason. And Sal the Bookmaker was on the right side of that one. But also, you knew that Virginia was going to win the tournament the next year because of what they had. So a 1 losing to a 16, and then this time the 1 coming back. Well, how convenient. Man, they got every call they possibly could. It was embarrassing. They should give that trophy back. It was embarrassing for Virginia to win that championship. Come on, man.
Yeah. But you know what? But you guys talking about basketball again. Eric, man, you so athletic, man. You just doing it all. Author, motivational speaker. Now I want to dive into this training a little bit. You are a trainer. So when you train people, how many times, well, yourself, let's just talk about yourself. How many times a week do you train?
About 5 to 6 times a week, at least. I get it in. Like I'm not even gonna. I mean, look, my body is my business, right? Like if I don't look the part, I can't attract what I want. So I got to do the work as much as I'm giving the work. So I pride myself on working on myself, and I tell my clients the hardest work you will do on life is on yourself. That's the job you should go to every day with passion, because that's how you become greater later, and you attract all the phenomenal things in the world. Work on yourself.
Now, what is your favorite exercise? Or what was that, Sal?
No, he said my body is my business. I like that.
That's it.
I guess I better step away from the ho-hos and Twinkies. All right.
Yeah, and all these Sundays and all that stuff. But what is your favorite exercise? What is your favorite exercise, Eric? Are you an upper body, lower body man, or is there like a particular part of your body that you love working out?
I love like hit workouts, like high intensity. Like, jump squats, jump roping, pull-ups. I love a lot of calisthenics, right? But I would say if I was picking a favorite exercise, it would be between pull-ups and jump roping, because I feel like there's a different type of cardio and a different type of strength internally when you got to pull in your body weight and when you're jump roping for however long. So if you're not in shape, you can look good, but if you don't feel good, it means nothing. So I'm all about feeling good other than looking good most times. So I want to laugh out there. And all I do.
Yeah. I know Sal was talking about donuts and ho-hos and all that. So they're going to lead me to my next question. And I give it to Sal. I know Sal got a question. Tell us about dieting. What do you tell people? Because all the time people come to me, they say, Tyrone, I want to lose weight. I want to do this. What do I need to do? And basically I tell them, Eric, the simple formula is you burn more calories than you take in. That's the simple formula. Yeah. But when people come to you dieting, what do you tell them? What is your diet, or what do you tell people how dieting can be helpful?
Well, I think the first and most important thing to know when it comes to food, we are what we eat, but you have to eat for your body type. You have people who are ectomorph, more skinny built, right? It's easy for them to lose, hard for them to gain. You got endomorph, people who are more oval shape, more round. It's easy for them to gain and hard for them to lose. And then you have mesomorph, with people who are more athletic built like myself. So we can gain fast and lose fast. So I will always say, veggies, good high in protein, and water. I mean, you keep it simple, but you must eat for your body type. So when you find out what your body type is, you should kind of go off of that when it comes to your diet. And that'll lead you on a path of greatness, because I believe, you know, eating healthy and taking care of your body is a form of self-respect. But everyone is different, but you can make differences if you understand yourself more than a little bit.
All right, folks, we're back here with Eric Bigger, author, trainer, superstar from Bachelor in Paradise from ABC. And guess what? You know, Eric, you said something that this was before we started on the show. You had a profound line, and I put that down, was to go pro in life. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so, you know, growing up my entire life, my dreams was to play in the NBA, to be a professional ball player. And when those dreams didn't appear or happen, I had to figure it out. You know, like I was in school, I got great grades. I graduated magna cum laude from Hampton University. And I started looking at a lot of the young athletes growing up in my neighborhood, and they weren't excelling outside of sports. So I was thinking, like, what happens when you don't make it in sports? What do you resort to if you don't finish school, or if you go overseas and you get hurt? And so I was like, you know what? Being pro in life is being professional in education, being a professional in your personality, being professional in your appearance, being a professional in your speech, just being a professional about being a person, a human being, and individual that wants the best out of your life. Because as an athlete, you want to jump the highest, you want to shoot the best ball, you want to play defense, you want to be in shape, you want to have the best abs, you want to have the best muscles, but sometimes that's not translated outside of the sport. And I think that's the disconnect. So I wanted to create myself and be the example to say, look, I am a pro in life. So I didn't go pro in ball, but I can go pro in life. I can show you books that I've written, right? I can show you muscles that I built. I can show you a brand that I created, right? And that's what's going pro in life, is more than just an athlete, more than just a guy who has a look and who's fast, and, you know, and have all these amazing attributes. You know, you can be educated, you can be an author, you can be a speaker. I'm also a mental health advocate, where, you know, I do a lot of emotional boot camps. I do suicide prevention walks, and I do speeches on mental health. So you can be more than what the world is depicting you to be. You can be more than what you thought you should be. And that's what going pro in life means to me. And I pride myself on that. And I want to help the kids that's coming up to say, look, you don't got to always pick up a ball to be great. You don't always got to pick up the ball to be successful or have the attention you think you want. So let's go pro in life. Why not? It's miracle season.
That's good stuff.
Go ahead, Tyrone.
That is. No, that's great stuff, Eric. And like I said, man, we are like two peas in a pod, as they would say. The motivation, the book, the fitness, and I'm like, everything that you're saying, I'm like, you're preaching to the choir, and we're just two warriors along this journey, trying to get people to redirect themselves and see it in the best way possible for them. And one quote that I've learned is, and I'm gonna ask you this question too, but the quote is that I've learned: the greatest enemy to your potential is success. A lot of people think just because they made it, that's it. There's no more. So my question to you, what do you do to keep yourself going once you reach that level of success, which is in the process? What do you do to keep yourself going so that you don't become stagnated?
Well, I just, my intentions is always to work on myself. And I always say, the more we learn, the more we earn. So if I have a niece and nephews and people looking up to me, there's more to give to the world and the universe. There's more to become. There's more to do. There's more challenges I can embrace. And I'm just on this ever, glaze of path of just really working on myself. So never stop learning. I think it's simple like that. Just never stop learning. Get around people who are different, that might know something that you don't. Be open to feedback. What I learned on the TV show is that feedback is motivation, whether it's good or negative. Because if someone's hating on you, that means they're thinking about you. And if someone's giving you a compliment, that means like so either or. It's feedback. So always look for feedback and always grow, and you'll be fine.
Okay, real quick, since we're running out of time, we've got literally 30 seconds. Eric, tell everybody how to follow you and where to find your book.
Well, guys, you can follow me on Twitter at Eric_Bigger. And then you can follow me on Instagram at Eric, and this is my last name, Bigger. And then you can get the book at mindsetevolution.com/change. Hit the link in my bio on Instagram, or you can just Google it. And you can get the book, and you tell me what you think. And you get 28 days to reclaim your power, change your mindset, change your energy, change your life. And that's me telling you that here live.
Okay, for Eric Bigger and Tyrone Poole, I'm your ringmaster, Sal. We'll see you next time here on The Circus. So long, everyone.